Nothing. Text the coaches that just so they know the mail came and check something.
I'm not seeing anybody.
You need to text a few the link.
Sure.
Is it the same? It's Friday's link.
Yeah, Friday's link. That would be great.
That's the one that you guys are in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm wondering if that. Regina said she was.
I sent out the link earlier, so they have it. It's just a matter of clicking on it.
It is just now 2:00 too, so
It's a good point.
it's only 2:02.
Still just a little bit early.
Yeah.
Enjoying the rain there?
You know, I had to be out earlier driving around and stuff, and it held off pretty much until I was done driving around. So I really appreciated that. I had to drive out to Youth Home out on Colonel Glenn, which is kind of a ways out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really glad that it held off while I was trying to do all my running around. But yeah.
This is a little bit of a ways.
Yeah,
I hate driving in the rain. It
me
seems
too.
like every week drivers just get worse at driving when it's raining.
Yeah, and like ever since the snow happened, all the roads are really terrible. Like it's like the roads have just been destroyed. So I always hate driving on that, but yeah, it's always nice to like drive. You know, it's the fun part of my job that I get to like drive around and see different people and stuff. Get to just like throw on a podcast and just like drive, and that's part of my day. It's kind of a nice break, like a little mental health break.
Just to get out and about for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, get away from the desk and get out of the building is nice. It'll be much nicer in the spring when the weather is nicer, but I'll take what I can get.
Now, hopefully, we'll have fewer restrictions with COVID by the time the weather gets really nice. I'm optimistic.
Yeah, I am too. We're hoping to be able to do some in-person programming, like distanced in-person programming. Like I thought about doing some terrariums and just some different like gardening programs that we might do, but that's all very up in the air right now.
That would be nice. We've kicked around the idea. We haven't committed to ever doing it, but we've talked about like starting a garden.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Keeps coming up. I think one of our RAs actually has his own garden that he kind of maintains and keeps up every
Yeah.
year. But I just think for like our space up here, we really just need a plot of land that we can use as a garden.
Yeah, I thought about doing some raised garden beds because our we have a garden here at the library. It's called the Writer's Garden, and it's not like designed for like digging up. They have like very manicured lawns and stuff like that. But I thought it would be really cool to have like a raised garden bed that we could do with like little kids. And I know at several of our branches, especially over at Children's Library, there's a huge garden, like a teaching garden and all kinds of stuff. So that's really cool too. I had a really good response to like jar gardening, like terrariums. We've done that before COVID, and I had a really great response to it. People really loved it. We got like little Pokemon figurines so they could put little Pokemon in their terrariums. It was adorable. Hi. Hello.
But yeah, no, that would be super exciting. Maybe at some point that's something like we could get
Work together on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like jump in and just get involved in that.
Another idea that we had that I thought would be really cool, and again, just in case there is anyone watching, it's very up in the air. We were thinking about.
There we go.
92, that's very low.
We were thinking about doing movies. Like we have the parking deck next door to us. And so we were thinking about doing like movie viewing, like movie shows on the top of the parking deck. So people could come and like sit on the top of the parking deck and watch a movie. Maybe in the fall, we were thinking about doing that if we can. So that would be really cool too.
Ooh, for the kids.
Uh,
Should you remember the little like play carts that they have with the doors?
Yeah.
Should do like a movie
Drive-in.
movie drive-in with those. Yeah.
That'd be so cute. We've done it before with boxes, but that was an inside program. But the little kids, we had them like decorate boxes, and then they sat in their box to watch a movie.
Oh, nice.
And it was like a drive-in. It was really cute. It's going to be very interesting to be thinking about activities and programs post-COVID, you know, as we're moving into like being able to do stuff. It's an interesting time to be a activities director type person.
Mm-hmm. It's a little challenging too.
Yeah, definitely. I like a challenge though, especially with this kind of stuff.
Let me see, because I don't think I've been monitoring to see who's trying to sign in.
Okie dokie.
There's one.
Yay, hello.
Regina says it's not letting her in. Is she in?
She's in now.
Hey, Regina.
Oh, there's Karen.
It works when you just text them the link right when it's time. That's the best thing about it.
Perfect.
Hi, Karen.
Okay. Yeah, she's saying that she's there, but she can't really talk. There's Regina.
Hey, Regina.
Hi. Hey, Regina. Hi, Karen.
We did that open house and she was just like the perfect.
I guess.
Hello.
Where Catherine? Okay, there you are. I guess if you wanted to go ahead and start.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So I remember a couple of weeks ago when we first started, or when I first started working with you guys, we had talked about, we started doing like origami and different things like that. And we had a couple people in the chat mention the paper fingers, like paper claws and stuff. So I had actually no idea how to make those, but I did learn. Yay! I learned how to make them. They're so cool.
Have you had those on the entire time?
Yeah. Yes, I have. Okay, whoops, my necklace. So they're actually really cool and a lot easier than I thought to make. So I'm going to show you guys how to make these today, and we'll make a couple of them. I've been practicing all morning, as you can tell. I'm going to take them off just to be able to make them though. And I am going to move my computer to a different angle so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing with the paper. So really quickly, I'm going to move y'all right like that. Okay, so that way you can see what I'm doing. So can you still hear me okay? Can everybody still hear me okay? Okay, cool. Okay, so what you're gonna do is actually get a piece of paper. I have a couple pieces of paper. So you just need a regular sheet of paper. You can even use notebook paper. That's totally fine too. And what you'll do is you're gonna have your piece of paper laying out in front of you like this, and you're gonna fold the right upper corner down towards the bottom corner like this until the edges match up. So until they're even. You're gonna have like a strip at the bottom that's not folded over, and that's totally okay. So you're gonna have something that looks like this. Then what you're gonna do is take the top and fold it all the way down to the bottom so that you have a shape that looks like this. It's gonna look kind of like a rectangle that's missing a corner, okay? So once you've done that, you're gonna take the right side and fold it over to kind of match up with that line that you folded. So you got your rectangle shape, and then you're folding this over to meet this flap. That makes sense. I always feel like I'm really bad at explaining these things, but hopefully I'm not as bad as I think. Okay, so once you've got that shape, you're gonna fold it in half sort of to create a triangle shape. So you're going to be folding along the, like where the two folds come together. Then you'll have a shape that looks like this. Once you have your triangle, you're actually going to fold it in half, like from where the point is, you'll want to fold it in half so that your two corners meet. You kind of want to get this crease really good because we're going to use it as kind of a guide. So then once you open it back up, you should be able to see a crease down the center really, really well. Another thing that can help you during this project is I have just like a regular pencil here, and you can use that to kind of like smooth out your creases to make them a little bit better. All right, so then you're gonna open it back up so that you have your regular triangle shape just like this. And we're actually going to fold this corner in towards like the center. So you wanna fold that in half using that center line as a guide. So you're gonna have something that looks like this. And once you have that, you're just going to keep on folding it over the same way. So you fold it over again. I'm going to use my pencil. Help me with those creases. Okay, once you folded it over a second time, you're going to fold it over again. So you have a shape that looks sort of like this. All right, once you have your shape like this, you're gonna look at the bottom and you're gonna see like that you have these two little tails here. Take the one that is at the bottom and you're gonna tuck it in to this little pocket that you've created right here. So we're gonna tuck that in so that it looks like that. All right, so once you get that tucked in, you're gonna look at the bottom of your thing, your little like origami finger, and your other little tail that you didn't tuck in has a little pocket that you can open up like that. And you're gonna stick your finger in there. And you have a little finger, yay! All right. Sorry about that horrible camera angle, but that's what I've got, what I'm working with. So yeah, that is how you make a little paper finger or claw. I've also heard rumors, I've not been home to see my cat, but I've heard rumors that cats really love it when you pet them with these. So if you have a cat and you make some, they'll really like it when you pet them with this. Do we need to go through that one more time, you think? I might have gone a little bit fast. Let's do it one more time. All right, I'm gonna put my camera back up here. All right, so you'll have your sheet of paper, okay? And you're gonna take the right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner, and fold it down towards the bottom opposite corner until your sides line up.
Hey, Catherine, if
Yeah.
you want to wait, it looks like Bree just joined.
Oh, okay, cool. Hi.
Bree, can you hear us okay?
Hello.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, we ready?
I think we're good.
Okay, so today we're making, just in case you're just joining, we are making little paper fingers, paper claws. It's cool, it's some origami, you know. And so what you're gonna need is just a regular sheet of paper, and I've been using a pencil, or you can use a pen to help you like smooth out your creases. So what you're gonna need to do is take the upper right-hand corner, folding it down towards the opposite corner until your edges line up, edges of your paper. So you're gonna have something that looks like this. All right, then you're gonna take that corner that you just created in this triangle shape and fold it all the way down towards the bottom. Like that. So now you're gonna have a shape that looks sort of like a rectangle, but it's missing a corner. Once you have this shape, you're gonna fold this corner, the one that's missing, I guess, so that it lines up with this fold. So you get this sort of square shape. All right. Once you have this shape down, that's when you fold it over using that, like where those two folds come together, to create a triangle. Then you'll have a shape that looks like this. And this is where it gets kind of tricky. You're gonna wanna fold this triangle in half, like this. I can never fold this part perfectly. It doesn't matter how perfect I got all my lines, they just don't, I don't know why, I'm just not good at it, this particular part. All right, once you get that crease really good, that's what we're gonna use as a guide. So you're gonna open that back up so that you can see the crease that you've created there. And then you're gonna take one of the sides of your triangle and fold it in to meet that crease that you just created. So in towards the center. So you have something that looks like this. You had your full triangle, and then we folded it in halfway.
Bree's saying that she can't hear you.
Oh, let's see. Let me try. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a mic really quick. I'm so sorry.
Is this any better? Let's see. Can you guys hear me better now?
I think we can hear you. I just wonder if maybe Bree it can't. If
Hello?
she's having issues with her phone.
Ed, can you hear me?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We can hear you. I think that maybe it's Bree can't because of her phone.
Okay, cool. I couldn't hear you guys now that I'm doing that. So let me see here. I will try to talk a little bit louder. I'm so sorry about the hearing, like the audio troubles. Let me start over really quick. I'll start one more. All right, so you've got your sheet of paper, looks just like this. You've got your regular sheet of paper. We're gonna fold the upper right hand corner down over towards the bottom corner to create a triangle shape like this. And then you're going to take the top corner, the point that you just created, and fold that down towards the bottom corner. So you're going to have a shape that looks like a rectangle without a corner here. All right. So then the next step after that is to fold this side over to meet the fold that you just created. So you're going to create kind of a square shape. Okay. Once you have this shape, you're going to fold this in on itself, kind of fold it over in half to create a triangle shape. All right. Once you have a triangle, you're going to fold that in half. Just a lot of folding things in half, really. Isn't that what origami is? Just folding things in half over and over. All right. Folding that in half. I like to use, like I said, I like to use my pencil to help me. All right, so you're gonna have a triangle like this. Once you have that crease really like strong, you're gonna open it back up to where you have a big triangle like this. So then once you have your big triangle and you have your crease there, you're actually gonna fold this side in to match that crease, using it as a guide. So you'll have something that looks like this. We had the big triangle and then we folded one side in towards the center. So look like that. And then what you do is you just keep folding it just like that. So you fold it over again. Use my pencil to kind of help me. All right, and you fold it again, same way. So your little tails should line up to make a shape just like this. Okay, so once you have that shape, you're going to take a look at your little tails down at the bottom. And one of them will be all wrapped up in paper and have a little pocket right here. So you want to take one of your tails and fold it into that little pocket. Okay, so then all you have is one of these little things coming off of it. And then the little, I guess I keep calling it a tail, I don't know, but the little like thing that you have, you can open that up. It has a little pocket in there. You can just put that right on your finger like that. I think it'd be really cool if you like decorated them. I don't know. I always think it's cool if you decorate things. But yeah, that is how you make some paper fingers. And I learned that this morning because all through elementary school, all through middle school, I did not know how to make these. And I just learned. So as a 28-year-old woman, learned how to make paper fingers.
I was honestly just thinking about that like earlier. You know how like in middle school and high school people would like draw all over their hand or their arm or on their fingers?
Yep.
You could definitely do that with these.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These would be really cool. They give me like anime vibes. They give me manga vibes for sure. Like I think these are really cool and I can't believe that I just learned how to make them today. Like, and I couldn't believe how easy they were because I definitely thought they were like very complicated. Like when I saw people making them in school, I always thought like, oh gosh, like I could never do that. And like, look at me, I'm doing it.
Making it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
you were ready earlier. Had like
What?
Yeah.
Well, I had to practice because I wanted to like make sure I could do it from whatever angle because I knew I would have to put my computer up. So I was practicing to be able to make sure I could do it. But yeah, I think these are really cool. And it's really cool because you can make them with just paper. You don't have to have any special thing or anything like that. Yep, that is it. Does anybody have any questions or need to see me do anything again?
Let me type it in the chat.
Okay.
Looks like I just misspelled your name. I didn't even realize I did that.
That's okay. No worries. There's only like a million ways to spell Catherine. So
What was that? You know that thing that you sent me where
Looks like I guess nobody has anything. So if that's it, then
Yep, it's just as simple as that. And I always want to remind everybody while we're here that the library is open. We do have free meals. We do, we have computers and everything here. So if you are in need of any of those services, please feel free to come by the library anytime.
perfect. And just FYI, sharing this with you, but really everybody, Saturday, I'm gonna be going over the fuse. I think is it brain fuse? The
Brain Fuse. Yeah.
brain fuse. So I'll be going over that on our Saturday class, or tomorrow, kind of talking about how to navigate that, what that looks like as a resource.
Awesome. That is so exciting. I love Brain Fuse. Every time I get on there, I find something new that I didn't know we had. And it's so user friendly. It's really like I like it a lot. It's one of our best resources that we offer.
Perfect. Well, I guess that's it. That's for at least for today. That's all we've got.
Yeah.
Deidre,
Thank you.
wanna-
bye.
So, all right, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Bye.
I really like her.